Hey there, Danny here. Welcome to my ramblings. 2 days in a row and you got 2 videos last night. Wow, I'm on a roll. I wanted to come on here and talk to you. Well, if you watch these videos, then you know that I do delivery. So I'm in and out of a lot of restaurants in a day and witnessing a lot of crazy human behavior. I want to have a talk with you about, I want to share with you some information. You may know it, you may not. But if you are arguing with somebody, you're having a disagreement, you're arguing, no matter what it's about, I don't care if it's small or it's big, whatever you're arguing about with somebody, doesn't matter. But you're arguing with them. If they turn around and get very nasty, they call you names, they start bringing up things and twisting your words, know one thing. How they feel in that exact moment, the reason they're doing it is because they're trying to manipulate you. And they know they're losing. They know that you can see behind their mask. And so they're trying to hit you in a sensitive spot. They're trying to trigger you. Because if you can make a fool of yourself, then it justifies all their games that they play. Because see, this person's crazy. But here's the funny part. When they're being that rude, mean, and cruel, that's how they really feel about you. Everything else that you see when you're not arguing with them is a mask. And I'm not talking about couples that have fights here and there like normal couples. If you are fighting with a significant other, majority, 50% or more of the time that you have been with this person, know that that person being that mean like that, that's how they truly feel about you. And they feel that way because deep down, they know you're better than them. And they don't want you to know that. And they think that you have no clue. You're too nice of a person and too kind of a person that you'll have no clue they're playing these games because, you know, you're not a shady person, so they're not going to pick up on shady behavior. Au contraire. When you're on your walk with the man upstairs, he gives you discernment. He gives you clarity. Discernment and clarity are eye-opening. You will see every lie somebody says to you. You will see, you will blatantly see how the mask is a mask. You will see the mask and you will know that is not how they truly feel. You will know that what's behind that mask is how they feel about you. Discernment and clarity are 2 things that you get when you start your walk with the man upstairs. And when you first start saying it, it's devastating. Totally devastating. Because you realize that the people that you loved and you trusted and you thought you were going to have a great life with never loved you. They never cared about you. It was only about keeping you stuck at their level because they perceived that you were better than them. But when you're walking with him and you learn to have discernment and clarity, you then start to realize that all of that they were throwing at you was them telling you who they are. Because we're a mirror for each other. And if you're a good, decent person, when you look at another human being, you can see their good, decent things. If you're a shady person, you're not of the light. You're not on your walk with the man upstairs. You're only going to see darkness in everybody. That's all you're going to see. You're only going to hear the words that support that this person is dark and a horrible person. But really, you're just a mirror. They're projecting who they are onto you because they can't handle looking at it themselves. And I think that's the hardest part about your walk with the man upstairs when you first start is because you have to really look at these people and say they're clueless. You don't look at them anymore as they're evil or they're rotten. You look at them with pity because you know that they're stuck. And they're the only ones that can save themselves. Whether they will or they won't, that's their decision. It has nothing to do with me. Do I hope and pray that they all do? I hope and pray that they all do. I hope and pray that they get their heads out of their asses and start their walk with the man upstairs. But if they don't, it's not going to affect me because I'm not sticking around for it. Because once you take that mask off, once I'm able to see behind the mask, which now is really easy. It wasn't before, but now it's like that. Once I see behind the mask, I stop sharing my energy. I don't have any feelings or emotions for them. I don't have disgust. I don't have happiness. I don't have excitement. I don't have love. I don't have hatred. I just don't have any emotions towards them. Because I'm not going to reward bad behavior. And that's exactly what it is. They're acting like a toddler who can't have their way. And if you reward that bad behavior, that toddler's going to keep doing it because it gets them something. What does it get from us? It gets the fact that we come back and give them all that love, all that attention. And when you get on the walk with the Lord and you get to a certain point and you learn discernment and clarity, I am going to tell you that you don't have to go through shit with anybody. You can blatantly see every lie. And you can see everybody's masks. Everybody's. You can just see it. Interacting with them, you can see immediately whether they are good, decent people or not. And you don't have to get any farther than that. Then you don't have any heartbreak or any hurt or anything else. Because you couldn't even get close to them because, well, they have to get close to themselves first. You can't fill from an empty cup. And although my cup overfloweth from him, if I'm constantly giving it to other people and not taking some for myself, then I'm not actually doing his work. Because I'm making it so this person doesn't have to go through the lessons they need to. So once you get discernment and clarity, you start to understand that none of this is about you. The things people did to you weren't about you. They were about that person that was doing them. And the minute you realize that, forgiveness is there. Because like Maya Angelou said, we do better when we know better. And if we don't know better, we can't do better. And yes, people may be telling them this, but they're not ready to listen. If they ever will be, we won't know. But I hope so. I hope every single one of them find their walk with the man upstairs and become good, decent people so they can actually feel loved. Because they deserve it. They couldn't receive my love. Because they didn't even love themselves. You can't receive something you don't have. You won't understand it. Because you're not coming from love. So you can't understand love when it's given to you. And it scares the shit out of you. Because that's why you keep doing the things you do. Anyways, yes, it is called my ramblings. So, well, Danny's ramblings, but I'm Danny, so I can ramble on about whatever I want. Yeah, we worked today. Last night I got to see one of the managers at one of the fast food restaurants that I go into regularly, and me and this other delivery driver were in there, and she's like, I don't like any of the other delivery drivers. You two are my favorite. They always ask us, and it's funny because they always ask us if we want a drink. You want a drink? You want some fries? They don't always ask about the food, but usually about the drinks. And I know they give drinks to drivers if they have to wait, but not all restaurants do that. And restaurants that don't do that at all will give me drinks. They always offer me drinks. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm out here for 9-10 hours a day. Yeah, I bring my own stuff. If I have to spend money at gas stations and everything else, that's going to add up a lot. So I make my own coffee, and I take my own water bottles, and I try to take food with me, so then I don't have to be stopping and grabbing something quick. That doesn't always happen, though. Sometimes it's just much easier to just, all right, I got up a little late, we'll just eat out. But whatever. But there's a lot of thinking that takes place during that. And it's nice to go out and have people respect your work, show their appreciation for the job that you do. And this is something that I didn't generally get at jobs when I had regular jobs. But doing the delivery, I get it all the time. I get shown appreciation from customers and from restaurants. And I can't tell you how different that hits. It really makes you want to go out and do more of it. It makes you become addicted to doing this. Because you finally get appreciated for work that you're doing. And the worst part is, it's not difficult work at all. I was paralegal before this. I've done immigration law. I've done bankruptcy. I've done collections. I've done debt settlement. I've been a paralegal. And this is where I finally land, and I feel appreciated. And I love it. Longest job I've ever had, doing DoorDash. I've been doing this 5 years now. And I love every minute of it. I just love the interaction and the people that I get to meet. And when I do get to travel, I haven't the last couple of years because I had that bad accident. And that's been a long road to recovery. I only income coming in is me, so I got behind and took me a while to get to where I'm at now. So now I'm able to stash some away so then I can travel this year. And that's why I like to do the traveling in the RV and doing DoorDash where I go, because whatever city that I'm near and I go to do delivery in, 1 week, and I will be able to tell you exactly how to get around that city. And the people that I meet going in and out of the restaurants and delivering food it's wonderful. It's wonderful. You get to go to different cities, and you actually get to see some cool stuff. You're getting paid to do it, and you get to meet some really kind, cool people. And you're not there all the time, but when you come back, they remember you, and you get to enjoy. Oh my God. You get a little closer because they haven't seen you in a while. They want to know everything that's going on, so you share with them, and then you form this bond with them. And it's just the coolest thing in the world. Anyways, I just want to come on here and share with you about if you feel that you are stuck in a repetitive arguing cycle with your significant other, it's not you. It feels like it. You just have to get away from there. They don't love themselves and they can't love you. And it's gonna hurt. But that's why you work with him. You start your walk with the man upstairs and he's gonna guide you. So you can get through that hurt, and then he's gonna show you a whole new world. And in the beginning you're gonna be like, is this really happening? And slowly but surely you're gonna be like, okay, this could just be coincidence. And then it starts happening more and more. And you're like, wait a minute. There can't be that many coincidences. Can there? No. And then it starts happening all the time. No matter where you're at. And you're like, this isn't coincidence. This is a new world. Alright, let's explore this new world. Let's start talking to some of these people and see what happens. And the interactions are... getting warm. The heater turned back on. Sorry if you can hear that in the video. The interactions are real, true soul connections with total strangers that you meet, and ones that you may first get to know, and once your souls interact, then it just grows from there. It's a whole different world. Come over here, I'm telling you. And if you're stuck and you don't know where to go, my contact information is below. I have 2 cell phones. It's one of my cell phones. You're not going to be charged anything. I just want you to start your walk with him. I have absolutely no desire to charge you to help you with that. At all. That is... my goal is to get as many people as I can to start their walk with him. That's the only goal I have. And if I can get at least one person, I was successful. I would like as many as I could. I'd like everybody. But even if it's just one person, I'll be okay too. Because I helped lighten somebody else's load by showing them the way to do it. And it's an amazing place to be. So feel free to reach out if you have any issues that you're dealing with. I'll chat with you for as long as we need until I'll ask questions. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out so you can keep going forward and starting your walk and continuing your walk wherever you are on your walk if you're already on it. And if you're farther along than I am, hey, reach out. I could use some tips. Anyways, guys, have a nice night. I will talk to you in a day or two. I think I said that in one of the videos last night. It was a lie. Bye, guys. Love ya.